Hi everybody, this is the part 2 of my bagging video on the Ego Z6 42-inch battery mower. Good points and bad points. So this is what I wanted to show you. I don't know if you can see there, that top catch is what makes it a bit fiddly to put on. You have to engage the front bracket on there and then wiggle it to get that to engage onto that bracket, and it's even more difficult to get off again than it is to get on. You sort of have to, if you hold this side chute, compress it a little bit, it makes it a little bit, and give it a jiggle, it pops on. But it is an absolute perfect fit. Where the old ones were sort of moulded around here, and then if there was any lift on here, you've got a gap. Where they've done this nice moulded section, it fits that deck absolutely perfect. And your little rubber side strap there that holds it on. So when you engage it, you push. I don't imagine this rubber gasket will last that long, knowing that the one on my mower, it started to split at the bottom, because obviously, see, it pops in there as you push it in to get enough height, but as you push it down onto there, it pops back up, and I think it will probably start wearing. And it's not too much of an issue. It's on my one, when it split, it was a bit of a godsend really, because where the split was at the bottom, when the boxes were full, it started spewing grass out the top here, so I knew that the back pressure, we've got so much that it was full up. Because that's the only disadvantage of having. I'll tell you what is good though, I was just going to show you there. See, on my one, this side section was part of the top of the box. So when you opened the back, you had to take the side chute off, because you couldn't lift it, because this section wasn't separate. But on the Ego one, they've thought of that, and they've made the side section separate to the lid, so you can open the lid and get the boxes off. Now, I had solid boxes on mine, so when the grass is filled right up, when it's working perfectly, and see, at the moment it's too dry, it will spill a lot of dust out of the overspill. When the grass is nice and green, it fills this right up, and you can press the grass down into the boxes. Whether or not I'll be able to do it with these is another matter. But I think the nice shiny see-through lid for the battery compartment is going to get scratched buggery, because there's not enough clearance when you put the box in. With no grass in, it's virtually sat on top of the lid, so the continual sliding this in and out will scratch that lid to bits. So within no time at all, it will lose its lovely shiny finish, which, because those lights in there, they do look cool at night. They sort of light up this small section, and they've made it look funky. Anyway, that's the rear bag box. Disadvantages compared to the old one, where it's so high to the seat, you can't really see what's behind you when you're sat on the seat. But like with mine, when it was lower and it was fitted on the back, I used to reverse into things or catch them, because it made your turning circle when you're doing your zero turn a bit tight. You had to remember it was on the back. But this would be more manoeuvrable because it's on the top, but you're not going to get under the branches like I mentioned before if you're cutting around trees. So you're going to have to trim and cut bigger areas with the hand mower. Yeah, putting that deck back on, it comes off a piece of piss like the old other mower, but getting it back on is a little bit tricky, because, let me get down on my hands and knees. You need to, if I can point to it there, you see that bracket there? there's a bar that you have to locate into there, so you have to lift the deck up to let it slide in, and you've got to make sure before you get that in there that they are lined up. I don't know if you can see it. Let me just see if I can get them. Yeah, see this bracket here on the Husqvarna, it was one-sided. This is double-sided, so you have to make sure you're in line with this bracket here as you slide it in. So there's no side movement, which is good. It's nice and robust. I think we've gone out of focus a bit there. But the difficult bit is you've got to lift the back of the deck. Even when you've got it sat on the floor, you need to lift the back of the deck to pop that pin in. It's not too bad on the left hand side of the machine, but on the right hand side you've got the chute in the way, but you have got the hole in there cut out in the deck. You can get your hand in there and lift it up, so it's not so bad. Now that is what I was talking about. Those lights there are covered by the side chute, so they're a waste of time. Anyway, I'll let you know. I'll be using it this week, and I'll let you know how it works and the run time. So the next video will be on how good the bagger is, how good the high diff blades are, and what the run time of my batteries are. Okay guys, subscribe if you like. Any questions, let me know.